Hello, Nomad Sculpt. This is a just for fun video. Let's create ivy. Okay, Nomad Sculpt. Here, such ivy leaves and scene vertices about 108,000. I turn the wireframe on. It's a texture on the leaves. And okay, let's start with a new scene. The sphere we don't need. We need a plane. And with the rotation on the left side, we bring the plane in the front view. This is the wireframe at the moment. We can validate this plane. And we need more topology, subdivide it, use the linear subdivision up to 1,000,000 is okay. So the best thing is we use the internet and we are searching for a PNG, ivy leaf PNG, and then download the PNG file here, download, and okay, save it in your gallery or in your files. So when you have your PNG image, sorry, I delete this brush here. There's a stamp brush. You can clone this stamp brush and make stamp ivy. And let's adjust the brush a little bit. Here in the alpha settings, press on the image and import your ivy leaf. Oh, not in the photos. Cancel. So here in my download folder, there's an ivy leaf. I select it and open this image. And here the fall off, use a flat fall off. Filter, yeah, front face vertex only or stroke type. We can use log radius, yes, as a stamp brush. And here in the paint menu, change the color to pure white. And here press on the texture import and import your ivy texture. It's the same image. So when it's a PNG, you see here now it's a white background. This one is not a PNG. Yes, let's use this one. In the stroke settings here, for the alpha, we can lock the rotation here. Lock the rotation, and we need this one. So let's test the ivy leaf image. Symmetry off on the left side. And this is what we get. Such a structured ivy leaf. So here in the paint settings, we need more paint intensity. So this is the ivy leaf now. Okay. The next step is use a layer, add a layer, and paint your ivy leaf here on the plane. So you can add a new layer and smooth the whole thing a little bit. Use the smooth brush and brush here over your image. That you have a nice structure. So the layer you can merge down, and the next thing is use the symmetry here. You see here, I pin the menu. You can change the symmetry plane and now use the mirroring here, right to the left, and you get a closed shape of your ivy leaf. So, okay, the next thing is you can, I think you can use a new layer, add a layer, and use the paint tool. So when you select the paint tool, you can here select now a color, and on your new layer you can paint all and move this layer beneath the other layer. So the next thing is you can select the color of the branch. Is this correct? Okay, and here you can paint here this a little bit nicer. Yeah. So I think the leaf is now okay. We can use smoothing a little bit more. Not this one. So this here. I think we need a new layer. And here we can paint this a little bit. It's only, fine tuning. So a nice leaf. So we can merge the layers down. Oh, redo. No, it's correct. We can merge it down. So the next thing is we need a little bit of a curve in this leaf. I use the move brush. Where is it? Sometimes I can't find my insert mask. Move, here is move. Make the radius real big. And here when you pick your leaf now, you can adjust it like this. I think it's fine. So I clone now the leaf and show painting off, and I use the solo view and turn the wireframe on. And now I'm decimating the mesh. Here in the topology menu, MISC, you can decimate your mesh down. Is there a layer active? No. So I think it's okay. And then unwrap the UV map. Okay. And the next step is you can bake here your texture and press bake from high res. So this is a low poly version of the mesh with a texture, and this leaf we don't need anymore. We can delete it. So nice. Select the gizmo, perspective off, and on the left side there's the pivot function. You can adjust here now the pivot of the object and bring it in position. So, like this. And the green direction align with the branch of the leaf, like this. This is the orientation for the leaf. And you can, and on the left side, you can now leave the pivot option and reset your view. So you can now place your leaf here. I lock the front view. So this is leaf 1. And here is a layer, you can merge it or you can delete this layer. Because when we clone now the objects, you get a lot of layers. So in the hierarchy, clone your leaf. And on the left side, there's a align function, press it. And now you can solo view off. And you can now place your new leaf align off. And create here a few leaves. Create a new clone. Bring it in position and create such a bunch of leaves. Create a new. We need a little bit of random leaves here. You can scale it. So another one. Yeah. Here in the top view, check your leaves that they are a little bit aligned here. And I think this one, use the align function to, yes, I think this is a nice start for the ivy leaves. We can now select all together and we can create a group. Okay. So, okay. Then select the group node, and on the left side press pivot. So use the top view to bring your pivot of the group in position. So I think this is the midpoint here of the whole group of the ends of the branches. So, and the green direction is correct. This is the direction of the repeater node. So on the left side we can leave now the pivot. So, okay. So select your complete group and add a curve repeater. So here in the top pop-up menu you can uncheck the gizmo and use the edit node here, and here you can now create your ivy and change the count, and you can also change the radii here, make it a little bit bigger and a little bit smaller at the end, and leave gaps between the leaves. So here when you use now this bunch, you can create a clone of this bunch and move it here a little bit, and you can now join in the hierarchy, you can join this complete group together, and in the symmetry you can use the flip option. And now, oops, so bring this out of the curve here and use a flip. Sorry, we have to check in the solo fuser orientation. You see here the symmetry plane is not correct. So you have to use the gizmo settings, bake your object, and in the symmetry here you can now reset the orientation and the center, and use now your correct symmetry plane and flip your object. So when you bring it back in the curve node, so it's possible to adjust it here a little bit. So you can create a new clone of this object and flip it again and bring in here variations. So something like this. And it's also possible when you select the whole curve, you can create clones of the whole curve. When you use now the gizmo, here you get a second curve, and when you edit the curve, where is my curve node? Curve, radius, gizmo, and here you can now okay, let's see if it looks nice. Yeah, and if you like, you can create a tube along the ivy. so it snaps to every leaf. It's a crazy thing. No, yes, when you create a tube, don't draw over the ivy. So it's better to not use the snapping here. You can place here your tube inside the ivy. Something like this. I need only one radius. So let's see. A little bit browner. Something like this. Okay, you see what I mean? Yeah, I think it's okay. Just for fun. Have fun with sculpting. Ciao.